let's go ahead. We are taking 2 examples. We are just using ChatGPT, and then we are using Google Gemini for it. But then remember, we have Copilot for Microsoft. Um, we have Grok, we have Perplexity, and a host of others. You can't just start mentioning them here. So the first thing normally you do is make sure you are registered. You have signed up. If it is ChatGPT, make sure you sign up to it. If it is Gemini, make sure you sign up. Let me try to open a new browser to just guide if there's anyone that have not signed up. Can you see my screen? Oh, I've signed. Okay. So if you are new to it, make sure if it's ChatGPT, what you are looking at is openai.com, and then you are logging in. If you have not, in my case, it will just take me directly because I have signed into this browser. I was just trying to, let me open an incognito browser. Good, so here. So you can sign up if you have not used it before, if you are new, but if you have signed up before, you can use the login and then you enter your credential. If you want to just authenticate with a Gmail account, you can do that. Else, you type in your email address and then continue, enter the password, and then you can eventually log in. In my case, I have the details, so I don't want to go through that. So, but that's how to get to ChatGPT. Once you have done that, then you can be at this stage where you can begin to query your ChatGPT. First, we talked about the zero prompt, where you are just entering just a general question to the large language model. You are not being specific. You just want maybe a question. You just want a clarification. So you can say, who can just tell me what you want? Let's say you want to ask, oh, should I put details? But then this is what is happening. Thinking through, and it gives me result of what it means by prompt engineering. You can see that it's a little bit large, but then it's zero shots. I'm not giving it specification. I'm not giving it any guide. I just ask you to just give me details. Remember, I said give me details about prompt engineering, and it does what prompt engineering really is, why it matters, key techniques. If I need clarification on anything, it can give me more. And the good thing about it is that at the end, it still give me, if you want, I can also create a prompt engineering cheat sheet template for your a deep technical explanation of all these concepts. Here, it just gave me general because it's just a zero prompt I've given it to it. I can decide to say, okay, act as a professional. That's where we are using persona now. Act as a professional prompt engineer and give me the best prompts I can give to my LLM about product design. So here, I'm giving it a context. I'm asking it Please act as a professional prompt engineer. Give me the best prompts I can give to my LLM about product design, maybe for a budget app. So even the large language models can give you prompts, can redefine your prompt. So sometimes you even ask it, I need to write a prompt to an LLM. Please, can you refine my prompt for me? It does for you too. So here is giving you best from prompt for product design, maybe for a budget app. Say you are a senior product. Now look at how it is defining it. It's giving a persona. You are a senior product and designer, US strategist, and a fintech domain expert. Your ask is to design a complete product vision for a modern, intuitive, secure budgeting and personal finance app aimed at everyday user who wants to track expenses, uh, save efficiently, and then improve financial health. It has given me just a good prompt, and it's trying to still give me the structure, how I want the context to be. Detailed prompt. So with this, I can decide to copy the prompts and give my LLM and say, this is what I want to build. And it does build for me. That's where we are beginning to use our persona. Sometimes you could decide, say, okay, maybe I have a file. Maybe I have a file sometimes. Somebody was saying he could not attach a picture. Let me look for a file. Okay, I just have this notebook, which is okay. I can decide to tell it, give me a summary of the file attached. What ChatGPT will do is it will read that particular file attached and then try to summarize the contents. So it says that the file provides step-by-step Google Cloud GLI command for deploying a simple HTTP load balancer, VM creation, firewall setup, verification, load balancer. That's what that file is. And this is the summary. So maybe I don't have time to go through that particular file entirely. I could ask ChatGPT, give me a summary of this particular file. Well, I've had people say, well, this thing is making us lazy, but it's making us work smarter. It's making work smarter. And for me, it's the best part because instead of taking a long time, maybe I don't have time to read through that document. I can just say, give me a summary of this. I can pick what I want to pick and then make use of it. Remember, we can decide to say, okay, I need this summary in a PDF format. That's where we're talking about the outputs now. So you look at what ChatGPT will do for me. Remember, also, what you must know with your LLM is that they have memory. So they're able to store your former conversation. So based on what it has saved before, it's able to give me this document, this information it has given me here in a PDF format, which I can just simply download. So I have the summary of that attached file for me here. That's what it does. This, not ChatGPT alone, Gemini is also very beautiful in if you are designing, say, okay, let me just go back and use, let it give me picture, for example. If I even in editing your picture, you can decide, say, okay, you are giving your Gemini a picture and you are asking it to maybe edit the picture and maybe fit in. Let me give you, let's look at one similar example here. Oh, okay. Okay, I want to upload this picture in Gemini. Oh God, it's not the one. So I can upload a picture. Oh, sorry, here's my picture. So this is the picture. I can just tell Gemini, I can just say, kindly change. So let me keep it simple like this. I'm asking Gemini, can you change this picture for me? This time, I don't want to be on suits. I want the clothing to be a smart jeans and a white top. But there was no top, there was no jeans where this picture was uploaded. So this is what Germany has done. It has changed just this picture to now a standing person. I forgot. When you are changing editing picture, for example, make sure that you are asking Germany to maintain the integrity of that particular picture. So don't change the faces, don't change anything, just the clothing. And it has done almost the same. I think the face is not different, still the same face. So for editing too, it's beautiful. Gemini is beautiful for editing because of the new Nano Banana. You can create any avatar you want with even your voice conversation you can use with Gemini. But is based on your prompt. So, like I said again and again, understand the context of what you want. If you are giving any prompt, make sure that it is something you have an idea of what you want. Don't just give a vague prompt because you are the one that will evaluate the result. Gemini will not evaluate the result. You are the one that wants a result and you know what you want. So when giving prompt, ensure that the prompt is to your taste. I can also tell Germany, write a letter, sorry, to my teacher explaining to him why I am not in school today. So you can decide to add context. So you can tell it that I was hospitalized and could not attend classes. You could still add more context and say, please make the tone professional and respectful. So I'm telling Germany, write a letter to my teacher. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't write the name of my teacher, but you can decide to write good. So here is what, yeah, I didn't write the name. I didn't write the name, my name, but this context, I can also add it. So Germany has brought up a letter. I said, dear teacher, please accept this letter as formal notification that I was unable to attend your class on this date. These are things that I can still add due to a necessary hospitalization. I'm writing to respectfully inform you of my absence and ensure that it is properly recorded. I'm now focused on catching up on my missed lesson assignment. Will you please let me know what materials or work I need to provide? Thank you for your Okay, if it suits you, if it doesn't, you can say, okay, you can tell the model, you can say, my name is Godwin. I was absent on Monday. Monday was 17th November 2025. Maybe you're modifying this now. Okay, so look. Oh, I didn't add the name of the teacher, but then that is it. I should have added the name of the teacher. So, but here now it has changed the date I was absent, and then at the address, I have my name here. If I want details, I can still add more details. For me, there is no best uh, on this LLM. All of them are good based on what you need them for. I use, for me, if I'm looking at coding tasks, I use GPT a lot because I enjoy it. But of recent, with Vibe, Gemini is coming up very fast with coding as well. So I'm gradually falling in love with Gemini when it comes to building app as well. So it depends on the one you are very familiar with. I wish that I have something that I could look at somebody else's prompts, or we could flow with someone that could just drop it. Okay, wait, just hold on. I want to do a test before we go into something else. I have a prompt here. Oh, that I wanted to share with you. Okay, so I have this prompt. Yes, another thing we'll need to know is that you could give different LLM the same prompt and get different results. Let me give you this. Let me give you this prompt. I went to the market, bought 10 apples. I gave 2 to the neighbor and 2 to the repairman. I then went and bought 5 more apples. I ate 1. How many did I remain with? Let's look at this mathematics output. I've given it to ChatGPT. Let me give this also to, I use this sometimes a lot when I want to compare results. Okay. Sometimes I want to use different models and compare the result and see what is giving me. So here, okay, it tried to break down the task for me. Let's do it step by step. Good. Step 10 apples, gave 2 to neighbor, 8 is remaining, give 2 out, 6 is remaining, both 5 more, that's 11, 8, 1, 10 is remaining. Good answer. Here, okay, 10 apples, give 2, 2 to, So look at, you see, Germany, what, uh, what ChatGPT does is it gave it step by step. But if you look at the approach of Gemini, combines 2 steps here, but all of them gave me the same result. Answer is 10. So sometimes, but funny enough, if you are not careful, sometimes you will give ChatGPT a question, a prompt rather, you will give Gemini, and you will discover that the responses are not the same. Sometimes the responses varies. And sometimes you go back to it again. Let's still give it back again the same. Let me see if it will give me the same result. The same prompt I gave it. I'm repeating it again. Okay, this time it didn't change anything. Just give me the same result. Okay. But if it's not a mathematics task, as you are giving it again, you discover that the answers keep changing. So this prompt you use might be the same with what your friend is using, but different outputs, because at every time it's going through it and thinking afresh.